Morning guys, this is Jeff at the Glorious Uncertainty on Good Friday, and let's hope it's a good Friday. Now, I'm going to give you the bet first. So it is Newcastle 445. It is Diligent Harry. It is win 9-2. Best odds guaranteed. Bet 365 at Ladbrokes and Corals, 5 points in on that horse. Win 9-2. We are not playing in any other horse in that race, but I'll tell you why in a minute. So if you want to just cut the video and then go and put that on, that's up to you, or you can stick with it to the end of the video. So Diligent Harry, win 9-2, bet 365, lads, Coral, 5 points in on that. Right, okay, yesterday, and the response from yesterday was unbelievable. I've got to say, it is unbelievable. So thank you very much indeed. I mean that, I really do. So, to Rob Bean, Philip Robinson, Jason Salisbury, Christopher Moore, David Field. I'm reading this obviously because I can't remember them all. Reg, Joe Brown, Tinks, Mr. B, Paul, Vicky, Ian, Mac, of course, Michael Frazier, and our very good mate, Mr. J. Lafferty in Ireland. Thank you very much for your comments. The point is this, when you're doing this, and you're doing it because you know you want to make money, that's the first thing. You've got to have that. The eyes don't lie. The eyes can't lie. They don't lie. And if you go onto Callum's channel and you see Callum is suffering bad and his eyes don't lie, and the reason they don't lie is because he's got a conscience. He has a conscience. I have a conscience. He has a conscience. Same as, you know, there are quite a few out there that, I say quite a few, I mean 4, that do have a conscience. And if you've not got that and you're doing this, you're in it for something else, and your eyes do not lie. I was bitterly disappointed with that run. But then, as a friend of mine, when he phoned me up, he reminded me about Naval Crown, which was a similar sort of thing, Naval Crown last year. I don't like banging on about past results, but sometimes you have to lean on them to get some more credibility within yourself and confidence within yourself, and you never lose that. So your messages to me did not go unheard. I hadn't a chance to reply to them all because of basically I was absolutely knackered from yesterday, all that travelling and work, etc., and doing this. But I am amongst decent people in this game, and realists. You have to be a realist, but be rest assured that I do have a conscience, and when something like that happens, I don't care who you are, it does affect you. As long as you're the person that does have a conscience when you're doing it and you feel the loss, you feel it. But if you didn't have a conscience, you'd be able to see. You'd be able to see. And if you look at Callum, the weight of responsibility wears down on you as well. And yes, we are in profit. You know, we are in profit. We're, you know, plenty of profit for the year, but that isn't the point. The point is you go from a day-to-day basis. It goes from day to day, and you can't keep resting on everything else. I don't take it personally. I'm not running behind the horse with a stick, knocking it on. But when you read it so badly wrong, or things go badly wrong, you've got to have a conscience. Right, okay, back to the rest. So, thank you very much, thank you. Right, so let's just have a look at the stats. So I'll just read them off first. Newcastle 445. Now, the numbers are very important with this. Obviously at Newcastle, the manner in which the horse finishes were uphill from start to finish. You've got to have a good finisher. So yeah, Diligent Harry scores 91, which is above. Anaf came in second with 66. 56 was Mum's Tipple, and 41 was Summer Grand. And then after that, there's another drop of 31 to Exalted Angel, but you couldn't back Exalted Angel because Well, I don't think it's ever won at that trip on the going. So this is where we are at with that race. So Diligent Harry has stepped up one place too. If I were the bookmaker, that's a favourite as far as I'm concerned. And I've dropped one for 66, but you notice the points allotted, they're quite well spaced. And Diligent Harry is up there on 91 and clear by 25 points. And again, the only reason, the only 5 points separated them on the form. But when you dig not too deep, I only go for over 1 year of their results to see which ones act on the going in class, etc. So yeah, we've got Diligent Harry does represent great value. I couldn't back Anaf. I couldn't back it. It's way too short. I'm sure you will agree. Also, Diligent Harry has got the pace, has a decent draw to exercise that sort of pace that it needs when coming prominently. But Mum's Tipple as well, up 2 places, very interested. But the points discrepancy there from 91, 56 and 91. And then Summerground 41, again, 50 points behind Diligent Harry. Diligent Harry, for me, represents the value. But as I've said, only 5 points in it. Now, the other thing is, as you know, I do TriCast. So that is my TriCast right there. Diligent Harry and Half Mum's Tipple. That's it. When I do these, I do them at 1 point. So I will be having a tenner on that. But as I've said, when these TriCasts drop in, they're great. But you've got to wait that long. I could never seriously put them up as a bet because of the distance between them dropping in. They're not an impossibility, far from it. And I'm quite sure you've had TriCasts in the past yourself, but anyway. Right. Diligent Harry, win 92, bet 365, lads calls, 5 points in. And again, thanks for your words of encouragement. And we all know that Callum is suffering at the hands of a pretty bad losing run. So words of encouragement go a long way. I think you know what I'm saying. Right. Have a great day. The sun is shining. Easter weekend beckons. Let's have a good Friday. Courtesy of Diligent Harry. Okay, cheers. Bye for now. Bye-bye.